Shaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Shanadar. Today we are doing Maya on the topic of story dressing. So let's start. So
एक्सट्रीम एथलीट क्या होता है कि आप हैविंग करते हैं और आप साइकिलिंग करते हैं, आप करते हैं।
hello ChatGPT.
आपकी तीन फेवरेट शेफ्स या सबसे पहले
हेलो। हाँ बिल्कुल, मैं सुन रही हूँ। आप क्या कहना चाहते थे? आप पहाड़
उसके बाद
हाँ हाँ, मुझे समझ आ गया। आप पहाड़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, शायद किसी यात्रा या अनुभव के बारे में। अगर आपको कुछ खास बताना है या आप किसी जगह की जानकारी चाहते हैं तो ज़रूर बताएं। मैं मदद करने के लिए
No
तैयार हूँ।
ChatGPT. ChatGPT. My first question. No ChatGPT. My first question is when we say the word sorry, which appears so small and ordinary in daily conversation. Have you ever paused to truly examine how such a simple word sound carries centuries of emotional evolution within it, functioning not merely as a linguistic tool but as deeply human ritual of repair? If we strip away the habit of casually saying sorry and instead observe it as an emotional phenomenon, does it begin to feel less like a word or more like a doorway between harm and healing, between ago and humility, between separation and reconnection? And if the is true, what does that suggest about how deeply apology is woven into a fabric of human survival, not just socially but psychologically and even spiritually?
That's exactly. I mean, when we say sorry, it's often just a reflex. But when we really sit with it, it holds so much weight. It can be this tiny hinge on which entire relational dynamics pivot. So when we reclaim it, we aren't just softening a social crease. We're actually reshaping how we see accountability, vulnerability, and even collective healing. It kind of suggests that at a core level, even a small word like that is a vital thread binding us back to our shared humanity.
Okay, so ChatGPT, that was a very good answer. So my next question is, if we imagine a world where the concept of apology never developed, where human had language but not structured way of expressing regard, how different would relationships look today, and what trust even be possible in the absence of shared method for repairing harm? Would conflicts become permanent fractures rather than temporary depressions? And would societies grow colder over time without the softening power by remorse? By imagining such a world, do we begin to understand apology not as flatness but as one of invisible emotion, the technology that allows humanity to coexist despite simplification?
That's such a fascinating thought experiment. Without a concept like apology, relationships might rely much more heavily on power, distance, or avoidance rather than repair. Conflicts could crystallize into long-term rifts, and you might see societies that never fully heal. But imagining that world also makes it clearer how transformative apology really is. It's like an unseen technology, a bridge that lets us break free from isolation. By not taking it for granted, we see how it shapes not just resolution, but resilience, empathy, and even the very architecture of human connection.
इसकी वजह से बहुत बीमारी हो रही है। बहुत ही जो गरीब लोग हैं वो बीमारियों का शिकार होते हैं। बस लास्ट की बसी होते हैं और वो
Okay, so ChatGPT, that was a really good answer. So my next question is, have you ever reflected on how the first time of this child learns to say sorry? It is not merely a lesson in manners, but a profound emotional relation, marking the moment that they began apologizing, or the simple learning social comparison, or the unknowingly carries feelings as real as their own, and as real as their own. And how might the tone of patience and harshness with which adults teach apology shape whether a child grows into someone who apologizes from fear or from genuine emotional awareness?
Absolutely. That first time a child says sorry, already assumed.
देखिए मैं अब तक
Adults never jump the forward. If adults respond with compassion, that apology becomes a gateway to emotional intelligence. The child starts to see their feelings as valid, their relationships are prized, and care. With which that apology is received.
और जैसे कि आपसे मैंने ये सीखा कि आप जो है हर चीज़ नई सीखेंगे और अपने दोस्तों अपने साथ के लोगों को कि अपने जैसा और अच्छी काम माशाल्लाह मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप इसमें एक मसला आ रहा है ये
Okay, so ChatGPT of discovering layers of false empty fail to detect false empty heart at all and what invisible ingredient determine whether an apology heals the false empty sincerity vulnerability timing tone or the willingness into a turning point and it's the if the effectiveness of an apology depends on the consequences depends on such subtle emotional signals that reveal that humans are far from turn we often consciously realize गलती से जो गलत बटन दबाए
Of course. So, why is it that sometimes an apology feels capable of discovery? It touches something real, while at other times it just falls flat. It's so powerful when they're tied to the different behavior. So, when an apology is tied to a real shift in understanding, it becomes a game changer. But when it's just a formula, it can leave that hollow feeling like it never.
आपके वालिदैन ने आपके लिए रियाज को क्यों चॉइस किया क्योंकि यहाँ
Okay, so ChatGPT, that was a very good answer to my next question is when someone says without trying to reshape apology feels almost disarming as a cause to a protect the ego and in doing so creates a real emotional honesty that feels safe and grounding even if apologies that lack excuses feel more powerful but does that tell us about the deep human hunger
उसके बाद आप
Yeah, that's such a crucial point. When someone offers an apology without those defensive layers, it's like they're stepping out of their ego and simply meeting new truth. And that vulnerability disarms us, creates this immediate sense of safety. We feel in a world that's so often about justifying and deflecting. Vulnerability is a deep, almost spiritual craving. We long to be met honestly. because only
आप अभी तक
there
मेरा
will
सॉन्ग
be
बना
future.
चुके हैं मेरे तकरीबन अभी तक 10 से 12 सॉन्ग हैं
That was a very, very good answer. My next question is, have you ever wondered whether apology
करेंगे आपको रिहान स्कूल में कितना टाइम हो गया मुझे रिहान स्कूल में
guys, sorry for interruption, we can continue now. So ChatGPT
लोगों से बात करना इसके लिए अभी तक 5 से 6 चीजें सीख चुके हैं
So ChatGPT, my next question is, have you ever wondered whether politics is less about correcting the past and more about reshaping the emotional features as a declaration that although harm occurred, the relationships about only over pride, choosing growth over denial, and if we are sincere apology contains this quiet choice, does they make sense form?
In the past to choosing a different kind of future. It's this quiet defiance against isolation. It says, I won't let this harm be the end. And yes, in that way, saying sorry is deeply courageous. It requires us, the human matter.
लेकिन अगर एक ही चीज है कि आप स्कूल में आपको क्या बताया था अगर आप उसी तरीके से करते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से या हो सकता है उससे काम करेगा तो उसको मजा आएगा जैसे अगर आप गाना तो आप गाना तो MP3 से बना लेंगे लेकिन उसके बाद आप अपनी कोई अपनी वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करके कोई जैसे इस चीज का बना रहे हो
और यही वजह है कि एक सच्चा मार्केट
को मजा आएगा तभी वो चीज अच्छी बनेगी
तो हम सच में ये दिखाते हैं कि हम
So ChatGPT, that was a very, very good answer. My next question is, why do people often carry the weight of apologies they never received for longer than the memory creates emotional bonds inner quietly within its cycle? It's possible that what hurts most is not always the original harm, but the silence that follows. This can echo for years. Does they reveal that recognition and validation are the fundamental emotional need for
That's such a profound insight. Often we carry the weight of those unwarranted apologies because we need that recognition, that validation that our hurt mattered. And when it never comes, that silence becomes this heavy. And that's because at a fundamental level, we're wired for recognition. We need to be seen and acknowledged. Without it, we kind of get trapped in this emotion. And it reminds us that human connection at its core is a quest to be fully known and fully met.
ChatGPT, that was a very good answer. My next question is to you. Have you ever reflected on how saying sorry required a temporary surrender of control where one step out of the product, ensure whether forgiveness will be granted or held in the moment when someone apologizes sincerely, or they know it brings space of emotion of honesty. And if apology depends this level of vulnerability, does it perform the act from politeness into a form of emotional bravery?
मैथ्स में है अगर आपने क्वेश्चन किया वो इसके लिए कैलकुलेशंस हैं वो सही की हैं तो वो आपको मतलब आपको ज्यादा कमेंट्स चाहिए
Absolutely. And that moment is so crucial. Saying
आप वो सोशल मीडिया की दुनिया है
let go of your defense of social nicety, because it's not just about being polite, it's about being real, even when you don't know if the person will be ready
कि
to.
अभी आप जैसे हम सब हैं जितने भी लोग हैं सब छोटे हैं किसी ने आपको नहीं देखा जितना कि हमारे वालिदैन ने देखा है तो सोशल मीडिया पे आपको पता लगता है कि दुनिया में क्या क्या चल रहा है दुनिया में दूसरे कोनों में क्या चीज़ हो रही है
आप घर जाकर सबसे पहला काम क्या करते हैं?
मैं घर जाकर सबसे पहला काम ये करता हूँ कि
सारे हाल में खाने किसने
खाना
नहीं अच्छा मेरा आपसे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये है